But there was one exception, one man whose very presence in the ring bent the aura around Mike Tyson. A fighter whose brutal power and merciless precision forced Tyson not only to respect him, but to fear him. Step back for a moment. Because the beast who made even the baddest man on the planet hesitate was Donovan Razer Ruddock, a massive, cold-blooded destroyer whose monstrous frame and unnaturally long reach gave birth to one of the most terrifying punches ever created. It wasn't a hook. It wasn't an uppercut. It was the smash, a violent hybrid of both, thrown with an explosive snap that could fold steel. With this single weapon, Razer carved through his opponents, cutting down any soul reckless enough to block his path. His right hand struck like a falling guillotine. His left uppercut rose like a sledgehammer from the deep. The power was almost mystical, the kind of power that made even the elite warriors of the Golden Era, Tyson, Evander Holyfield, and Ruddock think twice before signing a contract to face him. For Iron Mike Tyson, the inevitable clash with this Jack the Ripper of boxing would become the most punishing, most dangerous battle of his prime years. Prepare yourself to witness the most difficult test of Mike Tyson's career. When Ruddock stepped into the professional arena, the name Razer wasn't just a nickname, it was a warning. A promise. And soon a nightmare for every heavyweight unfortunate enough to share a ring with him. By 1989, after stacking a grim list of knockouts that felt more like public executions, Razer Ruddock issued a direct challenge to the reigning menace of the division, prime Mike Tyson. Tyson wanted the fight. Ruddock wanted the fight. The boxing world wanted the fight. But destiny, or more accurately, promoter Don King, intervened. Not willing to risk his most valuable cash cow, King pulled Tyson from the matchup, citing a convenient case of bronchitis, and instead volunteered him to fight the 7th-ranked contender, Buster Douglas. And in what the world assumed would be another routine demolition, the greatest upset in boxing history erupted. While chaos swallowed the heavyweight division, Razer Ruddock continued smashing through opponents. His prime was a storm, swallowing one fighter after another. Even Evander Holyfield, at his own peak, narrowly escaped a showdown with the Canadian powerhouse. Instead, Holyfield chose the aging but still dangerous George Foreman, avoiding the man whose fists were sending careers into early retirement. But Ruddock's reign of destruction couldn't be ignored forever. Eventually, Iron Mike Tyson, no longer champion but still the most feared fighter alive, had no choice but to accept the challenge. And the world held its breath. March 18, 1991. The arena was packed to the rafters, millions more glued to their televisions. Tyson vs. Ruddock, a collision of violence. The first bell rang. No hesitation. No warm-up. Two predators immediately collided, each punch thrown with the intention to erase the other man from consciousness. Tyson, fueled by the savage fire that defined his prime, pressed forward like a freight train without brakes. His combinations exploded with frightening speed and ferocity, and soon he bulldozed the giant Ruddock to the canvas, sending the crowd into chaos. But Razer was not a man built to be broken. In the middle rounds, he finally detonated his signature weapon, the smash. It crashed against Tyson with destructive force. This was Boxing Fight 67K, and we'll see you again soon. No steps in.